Good morning, guys. This is Pinkie, the housewife, and I want to say good morning to everybody out there, all the mothers out there, and soon-to-be mothers, okay? I want to say good morning to you, and happy Mother's Day. I am a mother myself, so I'm just can't wait till the day begins. It's early in the morning, you can tell because I still got on my oversized extra small pajamas. And I got on my alien socks. That's the alien ship right there. Yeah. Everything is fine when I got on my alien socks. Because you know I do believe in aliens. Because I've seen an alien before. Yeah. Not once. Okay? People don't believe you when you tell them that. But why would I make that up? I don't. I even cut friends off because they didn't believe me. Okay, but anyway, it's morning time. I woke up early this morning. It was a little after 7, and I was questioning myself whether I should get up or not. But I said to myself, "Oh, I got things going on. I better go ahead and get up. I got things going on." So that's what I did. I got on up. Well, at least I'm not at home by myself today. You know, because today is Sunday. Baby girl is here, still sleeping on her wing of the house. Husband, I woke up to him riding the lawnmower. Yeah, he'll be coming in soon. He cuts the grass almost every day. If he ain't fishing, never come back with any fish. Okay, but anyway, let me put my disclaimers out there. Although I'm going to have one to drop, but still I'm going to put it out there. Everything is alleged, okay? This is my opinion only, okay? My video is made for educational and entertainment purposes only, okay? I just want to get that out of the way so I can go ahead and talk about this. Let me tell you all something. I don't think you all noticed, and I didn't remember. Let me tell you, remember when I told you I had the mouth surgery, right? Okay, I had the mouth surgery. That was the same week. That was not this week, but it was the previous week, but it was last week, last Saturday, when Love and Marriage Huntsville came on. Okay? I could not function well enough. Remember, because every time I got up and did a commentary or a video, everybody going at me, "I can't hear you, I can't understand you, you need your microphone." It's like I got a microphone. They couldn't understand. I couldn't even understand myself, and I was upset. But my husband said, "Just go ahead and release it, because at the bottom, it's going to have the words below." Okay? I was kind of upset with myself because it was hard for me to understand what I was saying, but I knew what I was saying, but it was just hard. Okay? That week, that Saturday, Love and Marriage Huntsville came on. Okay? I could not remember half of that week because I had my mouth surgery on Saturday, okay? Not Saturday, oh my God. It was on a Wednesday. I was out cold all day that Wednesday. So if anybody would have talked to me, I would have been making no sense. Okay? My son is calling me. Okay, I would be making no sense. But I don't even know his number. Let me try to see, can I get his number off here? No, it's not showing. Oh, yeah, there it is. Give me a second, guys. Let me just call him. I hope his number popped back up because I don't know it by heart. Oh. Well, he'll call my husband. I'll just leave it sitting this way so in case he pops back in. They try to call me again at the show. What time is it? 9:07. They must be just getting ready to leave on their way here. Him, baby girl, and Bella the husky, and Coda. They're all on their way over here. But anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to miss him because, you know, he hasn't been feeling good after running into that tree head on one of his bikes. You know, I talked about he was up in the mountains riding. Up in the mountains with some more friends, and the rocks gave way with him. As he was going across up on this steep ledge up in the mountains, the rocks gave way with him, and him and the bike went down, and with the rocks and everything. And when he finally made it, he finally got the rocks and everything, put him where they want to be, it was slamming into a tree while on his bike. He was still on his bike and he slammed his head dead into a tree. And thank God he had his helmet on. He always wears his helmet. But anyway, he's still been dealing with this for, it's been over 3 weeks. I think this has been the 4th week now. Still been dealing with this, and he just recently got out of the hospital again. He's been in and out of the hospital. He just got out this week. Was it? I think it was maybe Thursday or Wednesday. Wednesday, I think he got out of the hospital and everything. But he's still not himself right now. So, baby girl is going to be doing the driving. He can't drive himself right now. So, whenever he goes somewhere, either his dad, which is his husband here, or baby girl, or her father, or somebody have to drive him right now because he can't get behind the wheel of a car. So, and that's why I want to catch him. I know they're coming over this way and everything. So, and at the same time I had my mouth surgery, I think he was getting ready to go back to the hospital, or, yes, I think he was. Because the day after my mouth surgery, husband went that way, and he's been going to the hospital and stuff almost every day, or to see him, whether he was at home or still in the hospital, every morning. After he'll go fishing and then go there. Is that him sending me? I'm sorry, guys. All right, okay. But anyway, let's get back to the, I put my disclaimer out there. Let's get back to the lies that's been wreaking havoc on love and marriage, Huntsville. Okay? And as I was saying before, when I had my mouth surgery, I think I forgot I had the commentary already written out, but I don't know, did I do it? And I was looking at it yesterday. I never did do that. And you got to remember, they have me on morphine, first the anesthesia, everything else, and pain medication, and I couldn't remember nothing. I couldn't even remember anything. So I forgot. It just slipped my mind, and I did not think about it until last night. And so I do have that one, and although it's late, but I'm still gonna do a commentary on it for the people that didn't see it too, or was waiting on mine. So I'm gonna put it out there sometime today, and I'll let Bella help me, okay? Because she's good in helping, not Coda, but Bella. But we're gonna talk about all the lies, lies, lies. They got a truck full of lies going on down these Huntsville streets. The streets is hot, melting the tires, but the lies is wearing the truck down. Or should I say the bus down. They need a bus to deliver all these lies. A bus. And I don't know who's driving the bus, whether it's Martell Holt or Stormy Steele. One of them has got to be driving that bus. And maybe she just hopped on his bus. I think that's probably what it is. Get on the bus. I guess he pulled up. Get on the bus, Stormy Steele and Crazy Betty. Y'all can get on that bus together. I got room for both of you. Okay? But anyway, I think Martell is shedding his snake-like skin. You know, when snakes shed their skin, and I think Marceau is slithering behind him as the double snake, picking up his skin. You know, just my opinion only. Okay? But let me just say this, that it's this new episode that aired last night, and last night, don't ask me what day it was, last night was it the 13th? Yeah, it was the 13th. I tell you, I forget the dates and the date and everything. It was the 13th, last night. So that aired Saturday. But Martell, it showed the little clip, or Melanie at the latest spa day. She was getting the hell out of there, H-E-L-L out of there. She left, and Jen tried to come back and say some words of encouragement after she left to get dressed, because she was out of there, because she ain't got time for the mess, and she don't want to hear it, and got time for it, and don't want to be around it, okay? So once all that started, she started packing, putting her little stuff in her little bag, her little clutch, and gave the ones that she wanted to give a hug, bye, okay? The other two, bye, like that. But anyway, whew. And she tried to give some words of encouragement to him. But Stormy had to jump in. This is how we talk. We're good. We good. It's like, girl, take your hood self down a notch. You're gonna notice every time Melanie tries to say something, Stormy jumps in with a hood way of talking. Okay, she can learn a lot just for being quiet. Learn how Mel speaks. Learn how she say things and put her words together. Because I'm not going to say, but that etiquette coach, teacher, tried to tell her. We'll get to that later at the end. But she tried to tell her, when you got a lack, when you curse a lot, that's because of a lack of your vocabulary. It's hard for me. Your vocabulary. Lack of knowledge of words you have, in other words, okay? But anyway, let's get back to Martell. He had the two hips, brother and thighs, meet him at the batting cage, okay? Not Lou's batting cage, but some other batting cage, okay? But he had the two hips brothers with the hips, butt, and thighs meet him there. You know, that's Marceau and Maurice. The hips, butt, and thighs, guys. Ooh, that's good. Hip, butt, and thighs. Hip, butt, and thighs, guys. Oh, Lord, I just came up a new hook. Okay? But anyway, so yeah, that's what happened with that. And and they was talking to him. Wait now, it's been freezing cold out there. They coming in talking about how cold it is out there. And Martell, even that snake in the grass, that devil in the pink suit, even agreed. And he had on some shorts up to, not men's shorts, you know, like down here or somewhere. Wait, you know, like down here somewhere. He had them up to here. Yes, he did. Don't ask me why. I looked at this man with all his thighs out. Them shorts. You probably got them out of the women's section. Yes, he did. But anyway, it's freezing cold, and he's walking around in shorts, and they're walking around in hoodies and jackets and sweats and everything, and he's walking around like swinging the bed. Let me just tell you something. I don't know why they went to a batting cage, because neither one of them have the skills of the ability or the know-how to hit a ball with a bat. They was awful, all three. Really, Martell may hit the ball one time, but he was struggling at it. And talking about he played football, man, you can't even catch a ball. Don't nobody want. You probably got knocked upside the head a couple times, but you can't even hit a ball. Okay? So if you hear the door, that's husband coming in. Okay, yeah, that's him. Okay, but he can't even hit a ball. And the other two, it was so awful. I just don't know what happened. Okay? But while they was there, they asked Martell. I think that was Marceau or Maurice. Both, you can't tell the difference of them. One just taller than the other, but they both got them hips, butt, and thighs. So when the thing paneling around on their hips, butt, and thighs, you thinking you're looking at the same one. Identical. But anyway, asked him, they said, we remember you saying that you want more kids, right? More kids. You know what he said? Yeah, I do want more kids. How are you going to have more kids and you can't even take care of the ones you got? You don't help side chick and her son. You don't give nothing for that son. You don't even help him. And they 2 doors away from being homeless. And then you don't help Melanie because she didn't want your help. Unlike side chick, she be begging for it probably. But Melanie, she don't want your help. She got this. She got this. Okay? You're the one out trying to sue her out of her money and trying to take Sugar Mama's money from her products, her product line. What kind of father are you? And you talking about some children, you need to go raise that one with side chick, because he just wilding out. He just like you. Wow. I don't talk about nobody here, but you need to go raise your son. Okay, but anyway, and he talking about, yeah, he want more kids. This man don't make no sense. I tell you, he goes out the world backwards. He's talking out the back of his neck. And then they said, well, what about Sheree? He said, yeah, we talk about it. We're talking about having more kids. Do he realize how old Sheree is? What's she going to get, a surrogate? I guess because he so don't understand nothing and not that very smart, he thinks she can have more kids. Oh my Lord. Somebody needs to give this man a book so he can read it. But he's going to get read. He's going to get read soon. Yes. He's going to get read by a real queen. Queen. Yeah, a real one. Not someone that's hiding in the closet. That's just my opinion only. And it's allegedly though. But we're going to leave that alone. Because when they asked him, was she the one? He didn't answer. He didn't give them a yes. He talking about he don't know. He don't know. And shaking his head like, and I was shaking my head too. It was like, what? But he don't know. Man, talking about he just enjoying himself being single. Listen to the words that he said. If he's supposed to be in a romantic tangle with this charade, why is it she keeps fighting and going for him, like fighting everybody, her cast members, her friends, over his boy, and then when somebody asks him about her, he don't know. No, she ain't the one. But he's gonna get married before the end of the year, but she's not the one. Anybody that will listen, he talking about he's gonna get married again. I think the reason why he's not saying who, because he's been trying to get Melanie back and think that she's gonna remarry him. But you fool, you are delusional like all the other times. Ain't nobody gonna marry you. She ain't gonna marry you. Okay? Then it goes on to Marceau, him and Letitia. Oh yeah, let me just, before I finish with this little scene at the batting cage. Him and Letitia, Marceau said he married Letitia after they went on their first date. And after a month later, he told her, he said, I'm gonna marry you. Yeah. He's gonna marry her. I guess he said he got him the perfect, most naive person he can ever think of. I think, and then, I don't know what that was. But anyway, remember the scene where Maurice was in his office, okay, with his new hire. His new hire is named, what is that guy's name? His new hire, his name is, let me see, I got it written down somewhere. Is it, let me tell you what that new hire guy's name is. His name, it is Gino, okay? Gino is the new hire, okay? So Gino is the new hire guy, okay? And they were sitting in the office, him and Gino. Let me get this. Gino and him was sitting in the office talking and everything. Oh yeah, this is too much. I had to get it straight on my notes because I was jotting some stuff down, and I really didn't take very good notes, but I was jotting things down. And on this, Gino was sharing office with Marcel, right? They had everything white in there. Cute little white desks, cute little white stands. Okay, coffee is good, guys. And Gino said to him that he was trying to explain to him that although Marcel said that Gino comes from was talking with him, big companies, big, large companies, right? And he want his place to be run like it's a big company, but it's a small company. He did admit this is a small business, okay? And Gino is used to working at big companies, but he want Gino, the reason he got Gino there, because he want Gino to help him run it like a big company, okay? But Gino, like Gino told him, the man said, he said, I was telling Marcel, I'm trying to put it in his way, that Marcel was telling him about how he keeps a lot of stuff away from Letitia. Don't tell her things, you know. He don't want to worry her. He just want to keep all the burden to himself. He don't want her to worry about the bills, what's going on with the business and everything. How are you going to keep everything from her when she claimed to be the owner of the company with 85%? I don't know how that works, but her name is not on anything, allegedly. But I don't know how that works. You don't keep her in the loops with nothing, so I don't know what she was doing there. You probably did right. Go ahead and hire somebody, because I think she was fronting, pretending to be running something. But anyway, or the owner of something, or majority shareholder. But anyway, Gino was trying to explain to him that with larger companies, they have someone that do the expense reports. They have someone that do other people that do certain things. And what better way than to have Letitia do the expense reports? Martell's sitting there, no, he wasn't agreeing with that. I don't want her to be knowing about all this here. And Gino looking at the man like, man, you got to be out of the box. You crazy. You ain't making no sense. He's talking about, he wish he had shared things with his wife. But Gino was making some valid points. And Marceau knew it, and he could not shut them down. Because the man was speaking with he was making some valid points, and he was right. And Martell is very controlling, but he knew the man was right. So he had nothing to say but take it in. That's the first time I ever seen Marceau take anything in from somebody. He wasn't trying to control the narrative or the situation. He was just listening. But anyway, the man told Marceau, are you raising sheep? Sheep meaning, you must, if you're raising sheep, you're going to be caring for sheep all day, on another word. But here goes Marcel, I just want to worry her about this and the bills and what's going on here and stuff. And I don't want to get home and the kids all worrying too and stuff. But that man was straight. As a man, he said, as a man, you assorted, as a man, you got to assort the calm. No, as a man, you got to absorb. He did like this, absorb. You got to absorb it. That means what's going on with the business, you just absorb it. And then calm the shit. That's what he said. You got to, as a man, you got to absorb it. What's coming and what's going on. You absorb it. And then you calm the shit. Ooh! You calm the shit. Oh, Lord. When that man said that, I said, oh my God. Speak, Gino, you speak that truth. Okay? Then he said a lot of stuff that is out of date. That's what Gino said. A lot of stuff is out of date. It is. It is. He said, as a man, you got to absorb it. Absorb what's going on in the business. Absorb it. You know, like a sponge. Absorb it all up. And then you calm the shit. Otherwise, you're raising sheep. And sheep, like he was trying to explain to him, if something happened to you, the sheep are not going to know what to do. What if something happened to you? You've been raising sheep all this time, from your wife and your kids. And if anything happened to you, she will know what to do, because you've been raising sheep. I take a sip of coffee on that one. So guys, I agree with Gino. Okay? Stop raising these sheep. Okay? And then it went on from there to Melanie. And Melanie goes to Tiffany's house. Tiffany, the one that's act like she's a bone collector. Just she's know-it-all. The woman is pregnant, but she's, I don't know whether it's the hormones or what, but she thinks she knows everything for everybody except for Mel. And she know not to know everything for Mel, because Mel can sit her straight and tell her and teach her some things. So, but anybody else, she knows everything. Okay? But anyway, Mel, like Mel always do, she comes bearing gifts. She comes bearing gifts. Okay? And also, she went to check on her because of the spa date. It went horribly wrong, and like she said, we weren't trying to deliver no baby at the spa, not her. But anyway, she came to check on her to make sure she was okay after that spa date. And then she brought a gift for the baby, I guess, and for the baby or for her, but I think it was for the baby. And then she came also to invite her to the high tea that she was having, the high tea party, okay? And then while she was there, she was just talking about what happened at her daughter's birthday party with Tiffany, okay? And then Tiffany, Tiffany asked her nothing. Mel was telling her what happened, and Tiffany acted like she was shocked at her. Yeah, girl, you don't know Martell the way she knows it. She found out. But anyway, like Melanie said, at her daughter's birthday party, after the party, and they got home, she had her daughter to call Martell, because she explained to Tiffany that he showed up at the party uninvited and caused a ruckus for over 20 to 30 minutes, a ruckus, okay? But she told Tiffany something we didn't know. She had her daughter call Martell about 15 minutes before the party to explain to him that you're not invited to the party, but I did want our daughter to call you so you can wish her a happy birthday. But Mel did express to him, you are not invited, okay? You thought that was settled with, that a normal person with a normal brain would get it. Oh no, this fool did not get it. This devil in the pink suit, oh no, he did not get it. He gonna show up anyway at the party. And like Melanie said, he kept her out there for about 20 to 30 minutes, yelling, with her mother out there and everybody else out there, yelling and acting a fool. And she tried to explain to him that you still get your daughter on the same day. You still get her on the same day after the party is over. But no, he didn't want her on the same day, and he knew that, because he was heading to the ATL anyway. This joker got the nerve, okay? And then when they did get home after the party, she told her daughter, the oldest one, call your dad. Call your dad and tell him he can come and get you. So she gets on the phone, and thank God Melanie took those gloves off. It's like, take these gloves off my hands. It's time for me to fight fire with fire. You're gonna come at me, I'm gonna come back at you. And I'm gonna drop receipts. The same way you've been dropping receipts all the time, I'm getting ready to start dropping. But anyway, it goes on from there. Daughter gets, Martell answers the phone. She said, yes, sir. You see how these kids answer their dad? Like, yes, sir. They don't do that with Melanie. They talk to him like they're so afraid of him, afraid of consequences if they don't say the right thing to him, or call him sir. That they're, ooh, I didn't like that. But anyway, yes, sir, she said. You're not, you can come get me now. And he said, so you're not, she said, so you're not gonna, yes, sir. So you're not gonna come and get me? That's the oldest daughter. Yes, sir. So you're not gonna come and get me today? And Martell, no. I'm gonna get you on Monday, sweetheart. You're gonna get her on Monday. Okay. I'm gonna drink some tea on that one. You know, and she, typical kid. Most kids would be fussing. You're not gonna come get me, Daddy. I want you to come get me. No. She wasn't like that. You said you was gonna. No. She just said, okay. And then Melanie got on the phone. So, Melanie. Oh, when she said, okay, Martell said, yeah. Then Melanie got on the phone. And she said, you're not going to get her today? Because Melanie, I already know his bull. That he ain't doing nothing but talking that bull ass. Okay? You're not going to get her today? Here go Martell. I'm going to pick her up. I'm going to get her on Monday, Melanie. I'm going to get her on Monday, Melanie. After he stood out there with Melanie, fussing and clowning for a whole 30 to 40 minutes. That she missed time from her kid's birthday party for a person that wasn't even invited. The fuss after she had called them before the party and explained to him, you can say happy birthday to your daughter, but no, you're not invited. And he go, you're inviting all these people and the father can't come? The father got his own days. You can celebrate her birthday on your own time. Remember, then you get them and you can celebrate the birthday. But no, you too busy running to the ATL. Okay? He gonna tell, I should have had her on my birthday. No, you should have came and got her. That's the problem. You came in and caused mess, and then you didn't want to come and get your daughter when she called you. So take that somewhere else and hide it up under that thin layer of skull cap that you got on. Okay? Then Melanie was telling Tiffany, because she was still at her house when she played it on her phone, to let Tiffany hear for herself. Because if she just had said it to Tiffany, Tiffany got around Martell, he had been spent that around, and then having Tiffany to believe that Mel was a lie. Mel was wrong. But no, she got you on tape. She recorded that phone call because she's trying to make sure that you don't, she's trying to keep up with her evidence because she know how you are, okay? Now, Melanie, like she was telling Tiffany, that's the reason while I move the way I move. Because Melanie ain't moving like this here. She have to look at you from another angle. She can't look at you like everybody else. She got to look at you from another angle because you are tricky. You doing tricks like you in the circus. In the circus, just jumping it and everything. She have to keep an eye on you. Or acting like you right from the zoo. Or the jungle. Dropping the low, spreading it wide. She don't know whether that bull may come at her or not. So she got to be prepared at all times. Okay? And then it goes to Kimmy and Maurice after that. Oh yeah, let me just say this. This is one thing Mel did say to Tiffany. That I wish I would have had my children by a man. I wish I have had my children by a man, not a queen. I wish I would have had my children by a man, guys, not a queen, but a man. I want to make sure y'all hear that one. Mel is tired of being nice, tired of being run over, letting people attack her for things that she have not done to this man. So take those gloves off, and I'm proud. I'm proud of you, Mel. I'm proud. That was a proud moment when I saw you start taking them gloves off. Okay? And then it goes to Kimmy and Marceau's house after that. No, Maurice. I get those butt, hip, and thighs mixed up sometimes. It goes to Kimmy and Maurice's house. And Maurice is on this thing about Kimmy disciplining a monster. Monster ain't gonna let nobody discipline him. He's a teenager. And she don't want to go too far because it's not her child. Okay? He got a mama and he got a daddy. A full-time daddy at that. And I understand what she's saying about how he don't back her up or take her back or support her in that matter. Yes, Kimmy, I do understand that. Okay, I understand that firsthand. Okay? They act like their intentions are all well and meaningful, but they don't back you up when it comes to the kids. Okay? They don't support you when it comes to the kids. They don't. They act like they didn't hear nothing when you're trying to tell the kids something, and then hubby is standing right there. Maurice, you need to speak up. When she said, tell Monster something to do, and he act like he don't hear, you need to assert yourself and say, did you hear Kimmy? Get up off your tail, Monster, and go do what she said. But you do nothing. And then you had a nerve to call your ex-wife. And she agreed with Kimmy. How did that work out for you? You thought you was going to get her support on your side. No, you did not. So you need to go somewhere on that. But I'm not going to talk more about that. I'm going to leave that one alone because that was just baby mama, baby daddy and baby mama issues. Okay, they'll figure it out. But anyway, Stormy. Let's get back to Stormy. Stormy and Kiki decide. Stormy decides to invite Kiki to a spiritual spiritual healer. And I thought that was pretty cool, a spiritual healer. I would love to go to one of those. Ooh, Lord, that sounds interesting. I may have to look one up in my area and try it. But anyway, and they said they're doing something with a spiritual healer, and to try to get themselves back on track and see how can they work it out and be peaceful around each other, okay? So, let's see. And as they were sitting on the floor, what's her name? Kiki decided to say that, you know, she don't know whether this realigns with her faith, okay? And then she was saying something about the Bible and different things like that to the spiritual healer. And the woman said to her, she said, when people tell you that she was telling about what other people said about things like that, being with spiritual healers and stuff. And she said, when people tell you, this is the spiritual healer, when people tell you that they have, when people tell you that stuff, they have not read the Bible thoroughly. Oh, they don't know nothing about the Bible, or little. Ooh, let's shut that down. Let's shut that down. Okay? But seemed like they, after that, after the spiritual healer session and stuff, seemed like they got on a good place. Okay? They was able to leave it alone and let it go. Okay? So that's a good thing. But anyway, with Martell, it goes back to Martell again with his tight ass suits on. His baby suits, kitty suits. He meeting up with Marceau. And then, no, Maurice. He's meeting up with Maurice. Ooh, I tell you, he's meeting up with Maurice. And he bring the party, he brings up the party. Maurice invited them to, I guess, some type of construction, a house or something. Maybe it's his or something, under construction, but he invited them. And Maurice dressed down in sweats and stuff, right? This man comes in a tight suit and his loafers, black penny loafers, black patent loafers, or whatever they were. Buttoned up. Girl, let me tell you, when I say that suit was buttoned up, it was so buttoned up, it was all up to here. Oh my God. But anyway, somebody needs to give this man some suits that fit him. Okay? But anyway, because I understand that he's supposed to be having a suit line coming out. That's just my opinion only. Okay? It could be allegedly. But anyway, he brings him to invite him over to and everything. So some construction site. I think it's their home or somebody's home or office or something. It may be a house, office or something that he's rebuilding. I don't know. But anyway, Martell brings up the party, that he wasn't invited to the party, that she invited all these people, not even the father. She have a reason to, man, get it. But anybody that listens, he spins this mess. He spins it around. He turns it around, okay? To make Mel look like the bad person. He looked like the innocent, the innocent halo, the guy with the halo on his head. I'm so innocent. Oh, gosh, you need to come off that. But anyway, Martell said that Mel would not let him in the party. She wanted to call the police on him. He's skipping over all the fact that what he did. He wasn't invited and he went in there to cause a ruckus, didn't have a birthday gift for neither one of his daughters. It wasn't the birthday of just one daughter. It was both of them's birthday. He did not have a birthday gift from neither one of them, but he only wanted to pick up the oldest. If both of them is having a birthday, wouldn't you pick up both of them? No, he picks up the oldest. And the reason why he didn't, but he wanted to pick up the oldest, because that is the way, or spend time with her, because that's the way for the oldest can have influence over the younger ones. He's trying to get the oldest girl to turn against Melanie, so she can share with her brothers and sisters what He want them to know, like lies, rehearse lies. Okay? Man, I see you coming. And Melanie need to protect her oldest daughter from you. Just my opinion only. Okay? But anyway, he's spinning those lines and everything, talking about she wanted to call the popo on him, not the other word, but the popo. The popo. Let me correct that. She wanted to call the popo on him. And then Maurice was telling him about he had a dog named Peaches, and Peaches got ran over because of the same thing that Monster is doing. His dog Peaches was acting like Monster, don't want to do anything, don't listen, and everything. And Peaches, the dog, did the same thing, ran out in the street and got ran over. Lord of mine. He could have left the dog alone. Okay? Okay, and Martell said when he was growing up, Monster's age, he was bad as H-E-L-L. He was bad as H-E-L-L. Okay? And he went to an alternative school. Then from there to ROTC. Probably that's why he went to alternative school. He probably got kicked out of school every day. Just my opinion only. That lets you know that he had those narcissistic traits back then. Just my opinion, and I'm not a doctor or psychologist or nothing, but just my opinion. He already had that already in him back then, and it's just getting worse. Okay? Now also, this is now when it goes to Melanie's tea party. We're finally getting to the highlight of this episode. It goes down to Melanie's high tea party, okay? And Melanie was the first one, shows up, and she's talking with the etiquette coach and everything. And she's telling Melanie what needs to be done and how it's gonna go, and giving her the layout of it and everything. And then the first, and it was a +1. And like Tiffany said, when you add a +1, that means that you are bringing back up. Now, so Kimmy gets there first with hugs and nice, and Letitia gets there the same. Tiffany gets there is the same. And then Kiki gets there is the same. Nell, Chris Fletcher's wife, get there is the same. Kisses and hugs and everything. Happy to see Mel. And then Stormy and Betty gets in. They came in late after everybody was already seated at the table. Because Mel said, oh no, we got one more. Then when they opened the door, oh no, we got 2 more. Now Stormy knew she shouldn't have brought her mother there. She knew that because her mother do not like Melanie. And the way her mother feels about Melanie, she should have not been invited. She could have invited anybody else or came by herself. If you don't have a +1 to bring, that was uncalled for. You knew your mother was going to cause a problem. You knew that. You knew that in your bones. And you brought her anyway so she can start mess with Melanie. So they come in. Then they had 2 other ladies there that I'm not sure who they were. 2 other ones. And then a different, then the first thing comes when the woman was explaining about the tea bags and how you lift up your coffee cup and you stir it this way, and how you hold it, and then how if it's on the table you don't lift it up, but you stir it from 6 to 9 like this here. So, and then here, only thing out of here go Stormy's mother. That's a different kind of tea bag. Woman, didn't nobody ask you nothing about a different kind of tea bag? I think that was her nasty mouth. But anyway, Stormy, Stormy started. She was the first one to say anything. When Melanie, the woman, the coach, etiquette coach, got through talking, she decided to be the first one to jump in and say something. Because she wanted to start it off. So Mel, she didn't want to get into the party because she brought her mother there to start already, to start mess. Okay, so she was the first one to say that she used bad words a lot. I curse a lot. I use a lot of bad words whenever I'm talking to somebody. And the woman said that was a lack of your vocabulary. When you use bad words like that, that is a lack of. And then goes something, no. I just use bad words. Like, for instance, if I got a shirt or a pair of pants, I'm going to say, that's a bad blank shirt. The woman said, like I said, that's a lack of your vocabulary. Okay? Then Nell, Chris Fletcher's wife, the reasonable, sensible one, the well-mannered one like Mel, says, I feel a lot of energy going on over here. They were sitting at this big long table, all of them, okay? I feel, and Mel, wait, let me just say this. Mel was the best dressed. And then Chris Fletcher's wife. Mel came, Chris Fletcher's wife had on a white suit with a white hat. Mel had on, I want to say it was blue. I think it was blue. But anyway, blue short dress, like a little Barbie dress. Like a little Betty Boo or Barbie type dress. Blue and everything. Her blue hat to the side. Her long hair hanging. She had it straight and long hanging down, way down here, guys. Yeah, she looked it pretty. With a white lace gloves on. She was fit. She had her team get her together for a real high tea. And Nell, she looked good too. Yes. Okay, now, you can tell Betty and her mom didn't know how to dress for her. They was out of place. They looked like they was going to a costume party. But anyway, that's just them. But anyway, the Nell was talking about she felt a lot of energy at this table. And seems like that energy, and then is coming from her and Stormy. And then Mel said, what energy do you feel? Just as nice, what energy do you feel? And she told me, it feels like some energy coming from you and Stormy, some energy. And then and Betty had to interject herself, oh. And she said, well, here go Betty. Sometime something happened on, she had to tell, no, it's not her, it's me. It's my energy that you're feeling with Mel. Yeah. Woman, she coming out there like a raging dragon. Oh, gosh. Something happened on social media. But didn't she say that she didn't like the way Mel moved when she came to her house? And Stormy had her son, was holding her son. And then later Stormy brought her son back to her in the kitchen. And Stormy went off somewhere in the house. And Mel brought the son back in the kitchen where she was. And she had a problem with Mel saying her son is, oh, he is spoiled. She had a problem with Mel saying that because she said Mel is just trying to get on her good side by agreeing with her about her son. Her grandson was spoiled. And she didn't like that. I didn't like her energy. I didn't like the way she moved. You did not say anything. Now is something else that you don't like. You didn't like the way that, about the situation with Titanic and your daughter. Now you don't like, now you're talking about you don't like the things that, that you read on social media. Now you're talking about the recorded phone call. Woman, you just don't like Mel in the first place because you hadn't said too many things. You hadn't said when she came to your daughter's house holding your grandson, talking about he's spoiled, but you the one said he was spoiled, and she was just agreeing with you. You didn't like the way she moved. You didn't like what happened with Stormy in Black Titanic, which Mel was not even there, didn't know nothing about it until everybody else found out. And your daughter was wrong with Miss Black Titanic. You do not. She was deadly wrong. She was over the top wrong. She was out of control wrong. And then you're talking about now, you don't like it, the fact that when you're talking about the recording that Destiny played for Martell and Chris Fletcher at Chris Fletcher's house, that a recording of Mel talking about Martell. And Destiny with a smile on her face. Yes, that ain't had nothing to do with you. But now you're talking about a recording, and here she go. Something happened on social media. Stormy, oh my God, here goes Stormy. Oh my God, you're just gonna go for it? She knew what her mom was. That's why she said, you're gonna go for it? Yes, she is going for it. And you knew that before you brought her. Here go Mel. They showed the text of Mel, what she said. She said, chill, ye. So who the H-E-L-L recorded this convo, meaning conversation. She want to know, that happened December the 17th of 2022. Who the hell? She said, chill. See, who the hell recorded this conversation, actually? And she talking about something that happened in December 2022, right? And then now, and she talking about, here go Betty still. Now and Mel apologize. If I did anything to offend you, like I said, I'm sorry. If I did anything to offend you, I'm sorry. Oh Lord, she couldn't accept that because she just want to get off how she feel about Mel. No, let me shut you down. She said, no, with that old, this is my hat. I'm gonna show you something. This is my sideways hat on my head. No, let me shut you down with this. Now, shut up. I'm trying to figure out, okay, that don't make no sense though, but okay, well, it's coming from Betty, Crazy Betty. So Crazy Betty don't make no sense anyway. Okay? And then she said, and Crazy Betty, my direct issue, she said, my direct issue with you, this is Crazy Betty speaking, my direct issue with you is how you do things. Not do things, but do things. My direct issue with you is how you do things. Not coming back and shut it down. I feel some kind of way. Okay, Melanie ain't got to come back and shut nothing down for you, woman. Okay, you wasn't even at her house, so she ain't got nothing to shut down with you. Then she said, I don't like I don't care about anybody say about me. She said, I don't care what anybody say about me. That's Miss Betty, Crazy Betty. The miss got to go. People don't know nothing about me, and they don't do nothing for me. Okay? And then that's when come back from there. It says, not coming back, here go Miss Betty, still going on a ranting rave. Not coming back and shutting it down, not trying to, I'm not going to sit there and let somebody diminish what my daughter have done. We ain't talking about what she done. What about all the things Melanie is doing? Okay? Yeah. She got Cameron's Beauty. Melanie got all of this. She got Cameron's Beauty. Melanie got all of this. Okay? So, ain't nobody talking about, we're talking about a recorder. We ain't talking about what she done. That's you talking about what she done, okay? And Melanie ain't trying to diminish, or people ain't trying to diminish. You're doing it all by yourself. She's gonna be out of what she worked for, the way she carrying on in you, okay? And then she diminished what my daughter have done. Have you had a chance to come back in and say, no, it was not her. She didn't do it. Just because Melanie don't speak and talk like you and reason and have those same thoughts as you, I don't think nobody got those same thoughts and reasons and what they would do just like you. You and Stormy both is out of the box. Okay, everybody texting me. Okay, DMing me. Okay, when you did something back in, she said, when you did come back in, you apologized, but was not you apologized to the person, said the person. You didn't say Stormy. You said, I apologize to the person. Like I said, Melanie don't say how you say anything. So you can say it, spend it any way you want. Melanie apologized to the person, okay? And that person knew who that person was, okay? Who was in her house a couple days ago and did the recording. But you said Melanie should apologize to Stormy when she came back in the house. And then when the stuff kept going on, you should have shut it down by saying it wasn't Stormy that did that a couple days ago. She did not record it. That's what you want Melanie to say. Melanie don't say what you say, baby. And then she said, be direct. I just be direct. And Melanie, I apologize. Again, she telling the woman, I apologize if that tweet offended you. I apologize that tweet offended you. Okay, you did not know that. Melanie was saying to her that she did not know it was an issue between the two of them. That she didn't know she got an issue with her. I didn't either. Nobody knows but her. We're getting ready to wrap this up. But anyway, like I said, Gino, that man, told him to, he needs to take much better care and protection of his sheep. That means, let me just get that out there, because they went on a little more. I forgot to add that little part in it. Then it went to Kimmy, at Kimmy's. Kimmy invited Melanie and Letitia over to Credit One. They have a sit down, like Melanie always do. She come with a basket of treats, of food. She got chicken salad and everything in there. She came with food. Yes, I like that. They always come very empty-handed. Mel always come with something. Like when she went to visit Kimmy last episode with flowers. When she comes, she bear gifts. Okay? But anyway, Kimmy invited both of them over to Credit One. Mel had a basket with seafood, not seafood, chicken salad and everything. Ooh, I wish I could have some of that. Chicken salad in there. And then Mel, and like Mel said, when she looked at Teacher, it's been 4 months since I had a black soul. Since she told me I had a black soul. Saying that now she's all kumbaya with me, in a way, okay? But anyway, Melanie, while Kimmy was doing all that talking, and Tisha sitting there like she's on a bed of rocks, Melanie just sitting there just eating her food. I ain't got time for this girl. I got to eat so I can go. She's there sitting there eating her food and thinking about the bull s that Tisha was spouting earlier. She ain't thinking about them folks. What they talking about, anything. But then Tisha did a meeting for the original there was a meeting set for the original 6, the comeback group. This was Tisha and Marceau meeting. Tisha and Marceau meeting for the original 6 comeback group. That's the next scene. Kimmy showed up with Maurice. Martell then shows up, and then find out that Melanie is coming. He's like a giddy child, don't know how to act, and then gonna push one chair down away from him. That woman don't want to sit next to you. She wasn't planning on sitting next to you. I don't know why you getting all. He acts like he ain't seen a superstar. Yeah, she is a superstar, but you know. But anyway, he's gone from being an ex-husband to a fan, a super fan. Okay. Now then Martell gushes like a little boy. That's what I put down. He's gushing like a little boy. 45 minutes late, Letitia and Marceau walks in. Late to their own meeting. That's not how you started. You supposed to be there and greeting the guests. Poor etiquette. Okay? But anyway, she's all excited about today is the day that she's going to present her ideal about the Black Expo, the Black Business Expo, the comeback group. But Marceau said it's not the comeback group anymore. It's not the comeback group. But y'all selling it, the same idea, you're selling it back to them in another name, but actually it's comeback group. What you did was took the label off and said, okay, same thing, but it's going to be, you just renamed it. Everybody caught that, allegedly, in my opinion. Y'all just renamed it. So Martell tells Marceau, when Melanie asked, are any of the speakers or anybody are going to be paid? What's the compensation for them? Compensation mean money, right? Letitia looks over. No, I wasn't planning on paying anybody. Melanie looked. Martell, he just grinning from eye to eye because and after they got through explaining, he jumping up. I mean, he just clapping because he knows they effed up. That was the most ridiculous thing. And he doing that as a shade to them. It wasn't that they did good. It was shade. That was him throwing shade, acting like he's a clown in the zoo or the circus. But anyway, because he did it again later on. But anyway, here go Martell telling Marceau, ask her what's her fee, talking about Melanie. Asked her what's her fee, and they got a little giggle. And then Marceau was getting ready to ask, here go, Melanie, shut him down. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Because she heard Martell telling Marceau, ask her what's her fee. She said, don't ask me that. Okay? And then I think someone, I can't remember, said, or it could be Martell, why you going to have sponsorship? Somebody said sponsorship. Are you going to have sponsorship? But anyway, she thought when she did her presentation, because Martell is jumping and clowning like this here, clapping, that she did a good job. But then after the things was over, no, she didn't do a good job. She realized she didn't do a good job because Kimmy had a lot of questions, lots of questions. So if you all are sponsoring it, seems like Kimmy said, seems like this is all about you and Marceau. The picture is y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with us. You want us basically to work for free. Melanie, like she said, she don't work for free. You pay her. She said, all the things that you had said about me, and you think I'm going to help you and then work for free? Give you my time and work for free, and you're not going to pay me? Oh, no, girl, no. Remember, you told me I got a black soul 4 months ago. So, no, no, no. And it's going to continue from there. But they toast, and Melanie wanted to hear up and toast. And y'all saw her toasting. It's not that they was toasting. Marcel tried to shut it. Every time somebody had a question, he was trying to redirect the question to something else. Talk about something else. If y'all notice that every time Kimmy or Melanie, anybody had a question, he redirected. He trying to spin it to something else. He would never, because he don't want them to ask no questions. Because he was doing that slide talk. He was doing that slide thing. You know how men trying to slide something in? That's what he was doing, that slide thing. So he did not want them to ask any questions. And I'm going to wrap this up, guys. But that toast that you all saw was not toasting that they're all going to do it. Mel was toasting, Melanie was toasting because she wanted to get the heck out of there, the H out of there. She was ready to go because this didn't make no sense to her. So she was ready to go. And she realized also Kimmy is not on board either. Kimmy got too many questions because this is not making no sense. Y'all using Melanie's idea, her business concept, and just took the name off and added your name on it and took her picture off and put y'all's picture on there. That's it. You trying to like Kimmy said, you trying to resell something that already is. You trying to sell us back, the comeback group, under another name. Thank you. That's it, guys. And I got to go because my coffee is cold, and I got to call my son back. Okay? Because let me look at the time. Oh yeah, they're probably getting ready to drive up. Okay, so I got to go pull these pajamas off and put on some more clothes because Bella's going to have me all on the floor. She's going to have me all on the floor. But just in case if you all did not hit the like and subscribe button, go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button and hit that thumbs up, guys. See that? Like this here? No, it goes like this. Hit that, guys. And go ahead and share this video, okay? And if you didn't hit the like and subscribe button earlier, go ahead and do it now, okay? See that little thumb? You got to hit that. All right, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. All right, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment. I'll be happy to go over those, answer those comments for you. All right, and guys, I do love you. And as I said earlier, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and to everyone. Happy Mother's Day. And enjoy yourself and let your kids take care of you today. All right, bye-bye, guys.